Yo yo, what's going on boys and girls? Wolski back again, bringing you another video here on iRacing. We are back. It's a new season, boys. It's a new day, it's a new dawn, it's a fresh week on iRacing. Everything's new. If you haven't heard, let me tell you, the season just finished, and upon a finishing of a season, you are in the potential chance of being promoted. Sorry about the English grammar, is not my best part. Let me tell you though, we did so in fact get promoted, and I am very pleased to tell you we are in the P Cups immediately. First thing I done was buy the P Cup. I mean, look at this beautiful machine. Listen to that beautiful straight 6 4-litre naturally aspirated motherfucking engine. 510 horsepower in this bad boy, no ABS. No traction control, just raw race car. You and your talent is all you got to save your life in this thing, and it is a fucking menace, let me tell you boys, but I love it. What we did was we done a little bit of practice, like 20 minutes, half hour, hopped straight into the next race, well, straight into the first race in the C-Class, in the P-Cups, somehow qualified P8, but not gonna lie, the time was horrible, low split lobby, da-da-da-da-do-do-do. I am hyped. Oh my god, is this grid start? I do not know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna chuck it in first. I don't know how to start these things. Completely forgot this was a party to sing. Oh man, and yeah, unfortunately boys, as we lose a heap of positions there, we forgot to practice the start in these with the clutches, didn't set any of that up, so yeah, as we jump on board with a car that was about 4 behind us, and more behind him, easily passing us, we're going to hop back on board with ourselves, so we're taking the wide line, and it actually ended up benefiting here, because it meant that I was to avoid all that carnage in the middle, and if you look in the rear view boys, yeah, that was a free man into the wall type situation there. Let's get another look back. So we're taking the wide line, just slotting in front of the car behind, and this green car just sort of weaves into the red one. And yeah, unfortunate one there, boys. Unfortunate one. That'll be their race over. But we managed to continue picking up a nasty slow down there through All Rouge for the first time. We're gonna slot him behind the Haribo car and serve that with him. Now at this point, I was like, okay, that's probably enough. I can serve the rest through the Benz. I think Mr. Haribo maybe had a slightly longer penalty, or just chose the wrong option there, because as you can see by presented on the screen here, we are easily working off that penalty as we head through the next section, and we are slowly cutting down the time to the cars ahead. Now looking behind us, a little bit of carnage through there for a few folks into the gravel, but nothing too major. We continue to crack down on this gap ahead and join into the pack in front now as we focus through here, trying to just remind ourselves that the tyres are cold. It is still the first lap. Just be careful. It's your first time in this car, mate. Take it easy. Don't do anything mental. Like, I know you've had a decent start considering all the crashes and stuff. You might be a little bit hyped, but almost lost it there. That was almost an inch over. Close. That was almost an inch too much. And as we head into here, boys, we're gonna lock up and we're just gonna
sugar.
God damn it. This corner, boys, I'm not gonna lie, this corner, we're gonna call it the cursed corner from this point on, and you will see as the video unravels why we're gonna call it the cursed corner. But we rejoined pretty well, I suppose. I would say that was alright, didn't really interfere with anyone's race too much there. Haribo car back ahead of us. We're gonna slot in back behind him and try and get a good exit out of here, enable us to get some of that suck along this long
Give me that suck, please, boy.
You do, as we do appear to be getting ever so slightly closer and closer to the Haribo car now. Yeah, I'm fully dialed. I'm trying to perform in the first race, boys. I'm not gonna lie. I was really hyped for this.
These things just sound so...
Although I didn't practice anywhere near enough, as we pick up a very off track there, slow down on top of it. But luckily, this one kind of just gets to serve itself because I'm so slow through here that, as you can see, most of it's done. But car up ahead, locking up. Let's take a look, see what happened to him. Yep, he was making a move, braked a little bit too late, locks up on the right side. Gets lucky to keep it on track, to be fair, and what a gent to just keep it there and let everyone pass. Not gonna lie, that was well played by him. Good sportsmanship. Not sure what that car there at the end was doing. That was a bit of a strange way around, but anyway, we continue. Another Haribo car off to the left. Unfortunate for him. We continue with the one who is still alive though, up ahead in the slipstream. We're going to try and get a good run out of here now. Brake a little bit after him and just cut that corner for a good exit if we possibly can. Oh, could have been a little more on the apex, but hello there. This is the point at which the car exits the pits, and this car that exits the pits was a car. So at this point, I thought he might, let off or something. It was a bit of an awkward spot. He probably didn't know what the best option was to take there. Neither did I, to be honest. But we ended up picking up an off track there, and pay attention to that, boys, because that is already the 8th for 6th. I can't really make that out, but it's a big number for only being lap 2. Anywho, we're going to glide past Mr. Haribo again as he picks up the second consecutive penalty. Slow down through All Rouge. Heading up here, we do pick a much better line than this fella. I'm assuming he's on the cold tyre, so have a wee look up the inside, but he just magically gets serious outside space.
Why is he fighting me? He's a back marker.
And flies past us in here, so I'm like, right, okay. I got a little bit aggy here because obviously he come out the pit, so I'm pretty sure he's lapped, even though it's only lap 2. I'm pretty sure the guy is lapped, so I was like a little bit aggro because I'm trying to just chase whoever's up ahead, and this guy's kind of in my way because I feel like I'm faster, but then he's fucking flying down here, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Anyway, we're just going to seek a better line through here. I'm fully aware he's on a cold tyre, so obviously he's suffered a lot there. Look at his speed gain there. We've absolutely caught him clean up. And at this point, I was a little bit overexcited. First race, I looked up the inside and...
Oh, shit.
Shit. I'm really, really, really sorry. You'll see I take a brief moment to apologise to the fella. This was fully my bad.
Sorry, mate.
Yep. Fully my bad, absolutely cooked it, overcooked it into the corner, locked up, took him out. Luckily he got back on the track before us,
he's
so
gonna report
he
me.
suffered less in theory, but it was still pretty horrible. Fortunately, again, we ended up getting back on the track safely, not really interfering with anyone's race, but boys, not good, man, not good at all. That's the cursed corner for you though. I just couldn't get it right into there. I was either braking too late or too hard, or it was tricky. I did end up sussing it out. You'll see in the next race again. We did end up sussing it out. But after this, the race kind of fell apart for me. I kept making mistakes. Other guys also kept making mistakes. That was a big slide through our rouge. That was kind of a freaky one. But yeah, we made it past him safe. Still getting followed by this pink car who's been following us since the last rejoin.
Oh, we got a car off. I think that's the boy I had an incident with, not gonna lie. Fully my fault that he's having a bad time today, probably.
Definitely my fault you're having a poor day out there today, so just blame me and get on with the next one, you'll be alright. But yeah, boys, not gonna lie, not much happened. He was behind us after this, and I thought, you know what better way to apologise to him than give him back his position. So we're gonna have our last little mess up into the cursed corner for this race, I hope. God damn it, can't even remember, but fuck me. I feel like we've had enough. Anywho, why not throw in another lock-up in there, as we were slowly low-key kind of catching the fella up ahead, the guy that we killed, so whatever. But yeah, that lock-up only led to more mistakes. There is a very significant number up there which I can't really make out, but I know it's significant, and here comes the determining factor blow. Sucker punch in the mouth, fucking black flag. Off you go, mate, into the pits, and we get a bad run out of there. Haribo car gets a good run. I don't really know why I decided to fight this, but I just kind of felt like just keeping my foot in it, you know what I mean? I didn't want to lift. I was like, fuck this, I'm not lifting. I want another wee shot at this corner, because this was the first race. I was kind of using this race as like a learning race, and this corner was another one that I was really struggling with. So I was like, let's try and nail it this time. So sorry, Haribo, should have let you go, but I actually hit the corner pretty well this time. Of all times, you know, the one time it doesn't fucking matter. We actually hit it pretty well, so whatever, we're going to head into the pits, boys, and I'm not going to lie, first race in the P Cups taught me a lot. It taught me to fucking practice, boy. Do your motherfucking practice, boy. Don't just dive into it, especially not in a car like this. No ABS, no traction, fast as fuck, scary as fuck, mad as fuck, capable drivers as well in the lobbies. Nah, brother. Take it easy, back to the drawing board, get some practice in, and get back out on the field. But that is exactly what we done, boys. That is exactly what we done. And we hopped into the next race, and what the fuck are you talking about? Are we at P1?
It's not final yet.
Ooh. Hey, this is going to be rough as fuck, boys. Oh shit, we're not first anymore. God damn, he just went fast. Scott Nicholson Jr. just absolutely smoked the field.
Well, I think it's going to be a nutty race. It's my first race of the day. It's my second race ever in the P Cups. We've managed to qualify P2 somehow.
Good luck, all.
By the way, Oscar, this is my second time launching one of these. You're probably going to pass on the right, just saying.
Alrighty then, let's get underway for the second race, boys. This was after a lot of practice, to be honest. I ended up practicing the rest of the prior evening and a good chunk of the morning. Got my time right down to mid 22s, I believe, 222s, which was enough to almost put us on pole in the split.
What the heck? Let's go.
At current time of recording, which I was more than pleased with, to be honest. Qualifying P2 in my second ever P-Cup race, I was like, what the hell, let's go. It just kind of made me love the car even more because it just got me excited. I was like, oh my god, I'm doing okay already, like, let's go, I love this car, this is my car, this is the car for me. I love this car, boys. This is why the end of this video is kind of tragic, but we'll get there when we get there. Anyway, we had a moment there, we had a slowdown, unfortunate one, and we lose the position to the black and orange car, but he has a serious moment there with the cold tyres. You just never know when they're going to get you. And they absolutely got him, giving us back P2 just like that, and we will take that, boys, we will take that. Still here on lap 1, still trying to stay dialed in, trying to not allow P1 to get away, because he was only just a little bit faster than us in the quali, which made me think, you never know, he might make an error, he might make 2, and if I can just bite down, drive well, and chill out, maybe we won't make no errors. You never know, you never know. So as we throw it through here, he appears to go a little bit wide, getting himself an off track, and we did fortunately select a pretty good line through there considering the cold tyres. So we stay on board, we stay on track, braking nice and early into there, trying not to have a moment, and this time, as you can see, taking the cursed corner a lot better. Still not quite where we want to be, still not quite on the line, but we're catching up to the guy ahead, which means we're keeping some decent speed through there, at least on this occasion, and not hitting the gravel, which is the main point here, boys and girls. Honestly, that's what we want to try and avoid at all costs, because the gravel's brutal out here. Honestly, it's quite a forgiving track in terms of you're not that likely to hit a barrier, but you're likely to go into gravel, which extends for a long distance, and it's a long rejoin, you know what I'm saying. So you really don't want to be having no offs. And that is the mentality we're going to keep here as we continue to push on towards our fella. Again, apologies, boys, about the relative being covered. I only record on a single track type thing, so as he has a minor lock up into there, giving us just a little 10 for 2 up on him, which is actually very beneficial here, as he has a little slide there too, as we're going on to a big straight here. So we're going to want all the suck we can get from his car. And him putting himself a little bit back towards us is very beneficial to us here, as he has another micro lockup. They don't really seem to be affecting him much, but they will be losing him a 10 for 2 here or there. Again, relative isn't there to showcase this. I will fix that for the next video, don't worry. I've just been a little bit all over the place with like streaming and doing this and doing that, and for everything I have to like change my layouts to suit whatever platform I'm using. Yeah, it's just a bit of a mess. But anyway, we make it through our rouge okay, no slowdown and no penalty at all on there. So we're improving, boys. We're definitely improving, as you can see by this race and these laps. We're starting to build a gap to the cars behind, and we are slowly starting to catch up to this fella. The draft very much playing a big part there, helping us out. Plus the fact that he took a bit of a suboptimal line through there. Lets us stay very much on his case as we are narrowing in now, slowly trying to maybe potentially think of how we're going to pass this fella if the time comes. But at this moment in the race, I was actually more dialed towards just staying behind him, keeping it clean, and getting a few good laps and to try and build up some distance between us and the guys behind. So that's kind of what I say here, I believe. And as we head down through into Pouon on this occasion, I believe we once again get a superior run, and gets us right in the draft, which is going to result in, if you haven't guessed already, it's only going to result in one thing. I'm going in too hot. I'm yet again under the influence of the cursed corner marinara. And we're off the track, boys, we're off the track. We're going to try our best to rejoin safely. We end up being able to do so. Fortunately, this guy makes a mistake, probably due to me putting him off by being off the track and rejoining. But I rejoined safely, so it was all good. And we're under immediate pressure from the car behind now, so we're going to try and get straight back on it, straight back on the ball. We're still in P3 at this point, so it's not all over. There's about 20 to 30 cars on this grid, so still being on the podium is huge for me in the second race in the P-Cups, boys. It's huge, so I'm still trying to dial in. I'm still trying to get right back on the horse. And fortunately for us, we got a good exit through there and managed to put a distance between us and the car behind, which means very good things for us up ahead, because we are coming up to the long straight, where we managed to keep him at bay. We're going to skip ahead now because not much happened there, boys, but skipping on ahead, we kept him at bay for the remainder of a couple laps, to be honest, and then this This just it caught me so by surprise. I just wasn't expecting to spin out there, and I did. And as I said before, boys, the gravel sure is punishing. You'll be on for a long rejoin. As another car seems to meet the same fate behind us, if you caught that in the rear view there. But we're going to rejoin and lose a big handful of positions there, slotting behind this red and black car here. Oh, apologies, I've got fucking hay fever as fuck. But what I will say and what I do remember is this green Godzilla skin. I don't know if it's Godzilla skin, but it's got teeth and it's scary. So he's behind me and he's trying to intimidate me, but he's showing his nose in that every now and then. And I was straight on to the fact that, bro, you're gonna try something. You're gonna try something intense at some point if I let you get close enough. So I just made a little mental note of that because of the way he was driving. I could already kind of see this guy's gonna be something. So I was very much trying to just focus on getting away from him, get a good run here, try and break his draft, and let's try and escape the god motherfucking Zilla, you know what I'm saying? That's us up to a 7x already, by the way. So if we learn anything from the last race, we will now start being extremely careful as we lock up into there, lose a heap of time, and that is going to cause exactly exactly what we were trying to avoid. Apologies for that. And we've gave Godzilla the mighty run. Now I was defending, but then I thought, you know what, I'm just going to stick to the race line, let him have it.
I knew that was coming. I absolutely knew that was coming.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Did you see that one? Did you see that one? I claim I saw it coming. I don't really know if I fully saw it coming. I might have semi-saw it coming, but I just stuck to the racing line and let him do what he wants. And he locked up and he absolutely murdered the fool behind us. So we're going to continue, boys. We're going to continue down the straight, try and chase these boys ahead. I don't even know what position we're on at this point. I'm not going to lie. I think we're down to like P9 or something. Relative problems and that as we pick up another slowdown right as we started to catch up to these fellas as well, which is so unfortunate, man, because I was really trying in this race. I was really trying. Like, what lap is this at this point? This is lap 6, so whatever it says on the dash, it's 1 lap up because it doesn't count that 0. But unfortunately this guy managed to get a move on us due to the slowdown. He just got it squeezed in there, little cheeky motherfucker. Oh man, I was quite pissed at this point, I'm not going to lie, because I thought I was going to have a sick race. I qualified P2, you know, it was all going so well. I was buzzing, I was hyped, I was on it, and then I made that couple errors and it just fucked me up a bit. But I was still determined, and very much on the case of the white car up ahead here. We're really close, so we're probably going to charge up some kind of move, I'm not going to lie. As we head down towards Puon, still staying clean, still very much in the draft. Now here we're going to look to break a little bit before him and just seek that finer line. Get a bit of that apex, get a bit of that curb. Maybe not quite, but as long as you hit this apex even slightly, you're... Oh, see, I done it wrong, actually. I fucked up. I went wide. I think it was because of the dirty... I blame that on the dirty air, though. The dirty air fucked me off. I braked too late, thought I was going to hit him, and again, the cursed corner, boys, coming into play once again. I apologise to him there just because I did almost kill him, and I killed the car in the previous race there, so it was a risky place. But we've got Godzilla back in our case now, showing the nose, being all lethal, and I was like, mate, I saw what you did like a few laps ago. Can you please just take it easy, mate? You can clearly see I'm probably faster than you. I gapped you the first time round, but at the same time, he has caught up now due to my mistakes, so I'm probably not faster than him at the same time, because the errors catch up to you on this one, especially on Spa, man. Spa's such a punishing track. Sorry. Spa is such a punishing track, and I feel like it was quite a hard place to start out my P-Cup career, and but at the same time, I like when I just get chucked in the deep end sort of situation, and you just have to sort of deal with it. But unfortunately, boys, for the rest of this one, not much else happened. We picked up a few more penalties, usual, as expected. This slowdown, though, in our favour, didn't lead to us losing a position. I was a bit more tactical on working this one off because I was really not wanting to lose the position. So I decided to work it off into the corners. Didn't want to suffer any speed loss through the straight section, and we managed to get away with it. Towards the end of the race, we started low key catching up to P5. But yeah, we ended up working our way back up to P6. Sadly, a lock up into the final corner just before the start of the last lap of the race means we are going to be very much out of the suck. No chance of slipstream from the car up ahead anymore, so the final lap is most likely just going to be a cruise to the line, hopefully no incidents, and we're gonna hope the car ahead makes an issue. But unfortunately for us, looked like he had a clean lap, and he stays ahead, keeps the position, he keeps P5. We're going to try and not lock up into here for the last time at least. Please get it clean, mate. Like, you've had like 11 laps to practice in this race. Come on, buddy. Tyres are all a little bit suffering at this point just because of all of my offs and stuff. But yeah, boys, we're going to finish this one up in P6. Not a bad result, to be honest, considering it's the second race in the P Cups for us. And yeah, there's still a long way to go. But unfortunately, guys, not the best finish, and we could have done a lot better. We're going to take a look at some of these incidents now from the race. Lap 1, obviously, there was bound to be an incident in turn 1. It's just, I feel like it's just tradition, you know, at this point. You kind of have to have a spinner, otherwise it's no fun. Going to check out what happened through here. This is kind of what allowed us to gain that big gap at the start. Just all sorts of random chaos going on through this section, boys. But what I want to come clean about is our situation in our SR and our safety department. This situation at the moment, boys, and due to all of these incidents that took place throughout my time practicing the P Cups, after this race I ended up going on to just blasting them through the whole day, and this wasn't so wise because I wasn't consistent enough. I just wasn't good enough at braking. I wasn't good enough at stopping the car yet. As clearly shown here, I just didn't know what I was doing yet, and the next races just absolutely deteriorated our safety rating, shall we say. And unfortunately, boys, I was so not expecting it as well, because I don't know what it was. I had this weird thing set up in my head that when I got promoted into the new season, I was like, right, I'm in C class now, and I'm in C class for the season. I thought I couldn't get demoted again. As we go double green there, but that was honestly my only double green race in the P Cups, boys. The only one. But yeah, boys, that's going to be it for this video. We did get demoted, so the next ones are more than likely going to be back in the Ferrari Challenge car. But I'm not going to lie, I'm loving that car as well, to be fair. It's so easy and fun to drive that. I'm going to keep busting them out. We've had some mad races in that car since this as well. So definitely some fun content to come, boys. So I'll catch you all up for that one. But thank you so much for watching, man. If you've made it to this point in the video, you're an absolute G. Let me tell you, a capital G. Thank you, man. Until the next time, take it easy, am.